You can use light key frequencies to heal and prosper. Benefits include improved sense of well-being, clarity, peace, and abundance. Join today to embrace your divinity.
Hey, how are you today? What's up? What's happening in life? What are you creating? Wonderful. What are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about inviting possibilities, shall we? Okay. In general, if you are going through something, the natural tendency or the mind's tendency is to look for reasons. Why is this happening? Where is this coming from? The why question is not a very good step for healing. When you ask the why question, even if you get to the reason, you are actually attaching yourself to the reason. You are always finding reasons for the problems to be there. It is like reinforcement. So, do not ask why questions. Okay? So, instead of asking why questions, you can go into how does it like to change? So, instead of embedding yourself into the problems, into the reasons, go into possibilities. Let's talk a bit more about that. So, let's say that you have a problem and you ask, why do I have this problem? And you get some awareness. Okay, so my mom did this to me, and this is what I learned from my family, or this is what happened, this person hurt me, that is why all this happening. Look at that. You have already solidified, added value, added more energy to the problem. Yes, now I have reasons for this problem to be in my life. That's where you go to. Yes, sometimes knowing the root cause helps. Let's look at a parable, shall we? So let's say that you like to climb a mountain, okay? And you think you have very heavy baggage. Do you have to remove all the baggages to take the first step towards the mountain? Do you need to know what is in the baggage, what is in the bag you are carrying? And of course, who's carrying the bag? Right? It is always the choice of moving forward that takes you forward. Even if you remove all your baggages, if you are not choosing to take the first step, you are not going anywhere. So that is why your focus has to shift from reasons of having the problem and releasing all that you have to moving forward, looking at the possibilities. Okay, sometimes it helps if you have too much to carry, if you are carrying too much, or even if you have anchors that don't allow you to move forward. It helps to release. That is why we do all these clearing, releases, etc. But my point is, do not get stuck there. Do not go hunting for reasons. Do not go into the point of view that only when you release everything, all these baggages, you can move forward. No, you can now desire where you want to go and take the first step. sometimes what happens is that one point of view that you have too much to release is what exactly holding you from moving forward. Some people tell me that, oh my God, I have so much to release, and only after that I can move. So I may need 10 sessions, 15 sessions, 20 sessions. I tell them, what if that one point of view, that one belief that you have too much to release is what keeping you stuck. So the elephant is tied to a small peg. Do you think that peg can hold the elephant? The elephant is conditioned to think so. It thinks that the peg can hold it in place, but it is not real. That is how you think that these reasons and these points of view can hold you from moving forward. That is not real. That is just a point of view. Can you now let that point of view go? Can you challenge that point of view? Is it really true? What if it is not? And what if the cause and effect paradigm is not real? How do you know? There must be a cause for an effect. What if it is just a concept? What if you don't need any reason for something to be there? What if it is just a choice? The moment you realize, okay, I have this, now I'm going to drop it and move forward and choose something different. What if it is that simple? So, my recommendation for you is, if you are stuck with particular issue, instead of going into the root cause of it all the time, look at what you would like to create, how you would like to change. Tap into that energy. At the same time, if you are unable to move forward on your own, it really helps to work with someone. That someone can look at it objectively from outside, and they can probably pinpoint what is holding you. And then, like this peg holding the elephant, they can point out, hey, this is not real, and you can move forward. So if you are working on self-healing, look at your points of view about yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you won't receive from you. And if you have point of view that you don't deserve something, you don't gift it to you. And when you work with someone else, you may not have that inhibition. So you might be receiving, and you could open up and move forward to the next level as well. But everything is a choice. Everything is just a point of view. Okay. So let's do one Sedona release, Sedona method release, to let go of the cause and effect paradigm, shall we? Okay. So think about something that you are holding on to, or you think something is stuck, something that is stuck with you, or you are stuck with something. Pick up something. Got it? How much, what is the intensity in 0 to 10 scale? 10 being the maximum, and 0 being nothing. So you may not have chosen something with 0, so choose something that is really, really heavy for you. So now, can you just allow it to be there? It's here already. According to you, it's here already. Just allow it to be there. Don't fight with it. Don't try to do anything with it. And now can you sense your wanting to figure it out? To figure out the reasons. To figure out the source. Just you are wanting to figure it out. I'm not asking I'm not asking you to allow the source to be there. I am just asking you to allow your wanting to find the sources, reasons and justifications of your limitation. Got that? Can you allow the wanting to be there? Yeah. You want to find these changes. Just allow them to be there. Allow the wanting to be there. And can you also recognize your wanting to have a reason? Wanting to find the reason is different from wanting to have the reason. So when you wanting to have the reason, you have totally bought into the cause and effect concept. So can you allow the wanting to have the reason for your limitations? Can you let them all go as much as you can? Letting go is simply opening yourself and allowing them to drop off. Just open a little bit more energetically and allow all these wantings to drop off. And also sense if you have any attachment with this limitation. Identification. Yes, this is my limitation. So many times you might have heard people saying, my disease, my condition. So it's ownership. My problem, it is ownership. So if you start owning it, you may not be willing to let it go. So can you sense your attachment to the limitation? The limitation could be something like wanting to be in the body, not wanting to be in the body, excluding the body. Or the limitation could be something serious like life-threatening condition or being in debt. So anything. So do you have attachment to that? Can you sense that? Can you let that attachment go? If you have difficulty in letting go, if you keep asking the question, how do I let go? Light key system can help. So you can use light matrix command. So light key system is being channeled by me. It is a healing system. So we have about 30 courses in light key system and it is expanding. So we have some free tools as well. So let's use some of them there, here. So bring in light matrix. Light matrix is an element of the universe. You don't have to understand it, just call light matrix. Light matrix, clear, cancel and transmute all this. And that all that can be whatever that is keeping you stuck with that problem. So light matrix, clear, cancel and transmute all this. Light matrix, clear, cancel and transmute all this. Light matrix, clear, cancel and transmute all this. Take a deep breath and let go. You can keep letting go, you can keep using light matrix until your intensity comes to 0. Okay, so once you move into lightness, then choose. You don't have to wait to come to 0, but if you think that is what is necessary, or it may sometimes be even easy to choose from lightness when you don't have any intensity, it may be easy to choose the possibilities. So how do you choose the possibilities? Simply move into questions like, how would it be to have whatever you desire? What would it be like to have that in your life? Wouldn't it be awesome to have this as if by magic right away? You can ask such questions. Just move into that energy of having that. So that is what is choosing. That's what is going to invite possibilities of creating that in the physical reality. Tapping into the energy of what you would like to have. Not going back and finding the reasons. Then you are inviting more problems. If you are tapping into the energy of reasons. Okay? So that is why most of the time in my private session, I do both. Release and choose the possibilities. Most of my homework is about choosing the possibilities, and we also do some releases so that you can come into a space where choosing becomes easier. Okay? Wonderful. Was it helpful? How is the intensity now? Good. Hopefully it is lesser. If not, keep doing it. And I invite you to take up the light log experience. Light logs are divine art forms channeled by me. You can simply receive from them. You can receive energy from the universe, conversation from the universe through the light logs. Let me show you how it came through. So this is my channeled light log for me. It was the very first one that came through. Now things have changed quite a lot. We have a lot of colored ones as well. Unfortunately, I don't have right now. So colored ones, black and whites, etc. Black and white light logs, etc. One thing I have. So this one is for eyes. So healing eyes. Okay. So you can color them, you can touch them, you can charge water, you can leave it on your table and charge the room or transmit the energy to the people, etc. So I invite you to come join us for light log experience. We have as a light log experience of the month. We are going to have 4 light logs every month, and we will also have a light log experience call with Elaine, our facilitator. Okay, so she will kind of walk you through meditation and experiences with light logs. You can go to infinitehealing.co.uk and you can find the light log experience there. Okay, wonderful. What else is possible? Excellent. I'll see you some other time, and I'm going to ask you for a favor. Can you go to my YouTube channel, Nila Mystic TV, and subscribe? Okay. Like and share the videos there. I love you all. Take care.